All right, hey, what's up? Mike here. So this is today's Daily Gravity. I think it's Daily Gravity 15. Yeah. So I came out here. I wanted to do a little walk. I like to walk around in nature a little bit sometimes on a Saturday morning, kind of reconnect. And I was just thinking about the conversation I was having last night. Michelle and I, we went to Landon, our son. He had a track meet in Lawrence, Kansas, and he ran a 4-minute and 21-second mile, which was a PR for him, and he got first place. Everybody was like under 4 minutes and 30 seconds. It was crazy. It was a really fast race. And he ran like a 2-mile in 9 minutes and 26 seconds, I think. So just ridiculous, right? But as I was sitting there and I was just talking to her, we were talking about his consistency. Like, man, he just every day, it doesn't matter, like he'll just go run 12 miles, 10 miles, 15 miles every day, and all the stuff that he's done. And like when he started it, he sucked at it. He was not good at it. He wanted it, but he was just not good at it. He was in the back, and it was hard for him to struggle forward. And last night he ran at the end, they call it the kick, if you got that kick at the end to run through. And he came back, he was like in third place, and he ran up and beat the top guy. And I was just talking to him, I'm like, dude, what was it? Like, I never seen you kick like that at the end. And he goes, man, I don't know. He's like, he goes, the consistency of me running every day, he's like, I just felt this extra power that I never had. And then when I was talking to Michelle about that, and we were sitting there, I said, what do you think's been the big driver in your business? Because we were sitting there in the stands, it was like starting to get cold and windy, the typical track meet weather. And she made about $2,100 or something, like $2,100. And we were just sitting there. It was her email automations kicked in. And, this business she started like 7 months ago, and I think she's brought in a little over $300,000 in 6 months, 7 months, something like that. And it's selling a medium ticket product, $300 to $600, and no advertising, just straight up organic content going live. And I said, what would you attribute your growth and success in the business to, if you had to like just boil it down and you could only give somebody one piece of advice? And she instantly said consistency. And if somebody asked me the same thing, it'd be that. And it's so funny, almost everybody that I talk to that's doing something at a higher level or that's having success with something, they always say the same thing: focus, consistency, focus, consistency. And so I guess, for today's Daily Gravity, I want you to realize that, her going live every day at the same exact time and just getting on there and answering questions has changed her life and has changed so many of her people's life, because that's what they do. They don't question it, they just do it. And you learn so much that way. And sometimes you just have to press record. Like this camera here today, I didn't think too much about it. I knew I wanted to talk to you about consistency because of how powerful it really is, and how you should definitely put together some sort of plan where you're going to consistently post 3 times a day on short form platforms. You're going to post 1 time a day on a long form platform, and you're going to try to go live once a day, even if you can do ads. And the reason why is because you need to consistently work on your message, and you need to consistently understand your market, because that's what I found works the best for me. People always are like, how do you come up with the messaging? How do you come up with this stuff? Because when I do consistently get out there and hang out with you, and I do consistently listen to the market, and I do consistently talk about my message, those things appear and emerge from that naturally. No different than if you consistently went to the gym, muscle and strength would emerge naturally. And so my challenge for you in this Daily Gravity today is, what are you going to consistently do every day? And I've given you a plan before where you should be posting 3 to 5 times per day on a short form platform. We should be posting 1 time a day long form, and we should be going live once a day, and then we should email our list once a day. I promise you, if you do that consistently for 6 months straight, helping people with what it is that you do to help them solve their problem, your entire freaking life will change. And I think we need to post inside of the group more and more and more about us doing that. Because, it's a group thing. When you see somebody else doing it, you want to do it more. It's like, I'll be sitting in the stands watching him run, and these other people just watching them run are like, I want to run. I want to do that someday. And it's like, that's what inspired me. I seen people being able to live the life that they wanted, helping people and making great money, having happy customers and having freedom. And I wanted that. So I aspired to that. And I didn't know if it was right. I just followed what they said, and it worked. There's ups and downs every day. There's days you don't make the post every day. But gosh dang it, I aspire to do it. And just consistently showing up every day. And me doing these daily gravities has been huge. Such a huge help. And I really think that you need to figure out, what is your daily post going to be to your people? And I really want you to focus on, how can I be more consistent? How can I get those 3 to 5 posts out? When am I going to do them so that they make sure to get done? Because what I find is timing. You got to figure out your timings where you're the hot time of your day, where you've got the power, right? Me, I'm in the morning. If I don't get my most pressing, tough stuff done in the morning, it's likely it could not happen. And so I'm getting ready to go back to the office here, feeling refreshed out here. It's a little chilly this morning, but it's like 39 degrees right now. I just got this sweater thing on. But I'm going to go back to the office. I'm going to start building out some more modules in Build Lab. My goal is to have all of Build Lab completed by the end of April here. And then in May, I'm going to start going through it again and revising it and refining it, as I'll always do. And I really want to work hard with you on helping you become consistent with putting your message out into the marketplace, helping you be consistent with sharing with people what it is that you do to help them solve their problem, helping you be consistent with emailing people, because that's what we do. If we're not making offers, we're not making money. So we have to help people. The only way we're going to help them is by showing them how we can help them. My goal is that you guys create disruptive visuals that demonstrate and show how you get them from point A to point B. So I hope this reaches you well. I'm cold. I'm going to get back in the car, but I appreciate you. I hope you guys are enjoying everything. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you trusting in me. I appreciate you putting up with me at times. And just please know that I'm here for you. And I want this for you so bad. And I will never give up. And that's one thing, if you ask anybody that's ever met me, anybody that's ever known me for a decent amount of time, they know I don't give up. And so that's one thing that I just don't want. I don't want for you to give up, because it's here, it's real, and you can change lives, and you can change your own life, and you can make a damn shit ton of money. You can make happy customers every day. You can have time freedom. And I can't wait to meet you guys. I can't wait to meet each and every one of you. Like, it'll be so awesome when you and I get to meet someday in person. I'm going to rent some big badass Airbnb, and we're going to hang out, and we're going to just do whatever the hell we want. We're going to grow. We're going to learn from each other. And it'll be a lot of fun. So we'll plan some cool activities, make it a good little 3-day weekend sometime. So I'm pumped about all these things that are to come. We're going to have a great year. Let's just make it a plan for the next 90 days at least. You're going to do something you've never done in terms of being consistent more than you've ever been. You're going to post more than you've ever posted. You're not going to worry about what you look like. You're not going to worry about what you sound like. You're not going to worry about any of that. You're going to practice. Just like anybody has to get good at something, they have to practice. And so we're going to practice being consistent. We're going to practice our message. We're going to practice emailing people and posting, because that's the only way. You can only read so much about it. You can only do so much sitting and thinking about doing it. You gotta go do it. So anyway, I'm gonna get in the car here. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in tomorrow's Daily Gravity. I'm gonna go put some more stuff in the build lab. Let's be consistent. Let's make it happen. Let me know what else you'd like me to talk about on these Daily Gravities. And again, I appreciate you.